I think what we like best about the heat time system is that it takes a lot of guesswork out of our cows.
Well, for me, it's the ease of heat detection. You know, I don't have to walk behind every cow every day to find the cows in heat. You know, plus I get more cows pregnant using less semen than I used to.
Well, what I like best about it is that they catch most of the cows that are visually you just can't see, you know. As hard as you look and as aggressive as you get with the chalk, you just can't compare to that. I mean, there have been some cows out here that they ain't got a scratch on them and you never suspect it. But when you go to check them, they're in heat and they're good and they get pregnant.
It's a terrific management tool, but it's also a cost-saving tool, you know, and labor efficiency. You know, you're not out here chalking cows, and it's so much better than a human in heat detecting that it's wonderful.
What I like about the system is it's quick and easy, and it's a pretty accurate heat detection system. We can almost hardly even look for heats. I just come in the morning and punch up on the computer, and it tells me what I want to see. So.
Heat time has improved our operation for us being able to catch cows in heat that we wouldn't otherwise have caught.
We're getting cows pregnant faster, and before we were trying to rely on visual heat detection, and we were catching a lot of them, but I didn't realize until we started using the collars how many we weren't catching. I mean, I can come out here one afternoon and see 3 cows in heat and 6 or 7 show up on the box, and that happens consistently.
So because I'm getting more pregnancies, that gives me options with the herd, how I cull. I cull more aggressively because I got more heifers coming on. I can pick on feet and legs, I can pick on udders. But it gives me an opportunity to sell off my lower cattle to the neighbors. So I'm not selling culls for beef price, I'm selling them for replacement price.
I think my conception's gone up 4% with these collars, so that's a tremendous jump.
Probably the best thing is the heat detection all hours of the day, especially at night when nobody's around. It's catching cows in heat 24 hours a day at all times.
The discussion on vet checks before we had heat time was, hey, Doc, why am I not finding these cows in heat? Is she not cycling? And the answer is, she's cycling. We're not finding her. I was not an aggressive off-sync herd before. I used off-sync just for anestrus cows, or I used lutealized for anestrus cows, and still didn't find them in heat. And so the discussions was, why not? Well, it's because they're hiding their estrus, or they're a low estrus activity. Amazingly enough, heat time finds those.
That I don't have to have our guys watching for heats, and even for sick cows and stuff, I can go on there and pick up a mastitis cow or anything earlier. It just kind of allows me to do a better job of looking at the cows that need attention.
It's made a much better breeder out of me. I was breeding cows that were in heat, where the collars catch the perfect peak when to breed that cow, so you'll save money on semen when you don't have to breed that cow again the next day because you're better too early the day previously. Cost of missed heats where cows aren't riding in the heat. These collars catch all the heat activity, and I walk out here and just breed her, even though I don't see her in heat, but she is in heat. So those are 2 big pluses right there where you save a lot of money in your pocket.
You can catch a sick cow much quicker than you can probably just walking down the corral. I mean, you'll see a low activity, and it's a huge flag to say, hey, something's wrong with this animal, and you just, maybe do a diagnostics on her and see what's going on.
Well, I think the best feature that I have, us being an organic herd, is that it has a report to bring up possible cystic cows.
And the low cow activity too has been very good. It's caught ketosis cows, hot mastitis cows, a lot of pneumonia cows with weather change. It's picked up, and just give them a shot early before it's later and more treatments required. The synchronization breedings, we were breeding 20 to 30 cows in one day, where now it's spread out like a 5 cow a day average breeding. So that's been very nice. And our first time service conception rate has come up, and that's noticeably come up. And we noticed right away when we started using them that we were getting more cows pregnant, using a lot less semen. It's ridiculous. I can't give you an exact number, but it's ridiculous the amount less semen we're using, yeah.
It's taking pressure off the breeding. I don't rely on an off-sync program of any kind. I use it only for anestrus cows. And it's improved my use of semen. I'm more comfortable spending money on a higher-end bull because I'm getting a higher percentage pregnant.
In the year we've had it, we've gone up 4 percentage points on our preg rate. Things have just been going pretty well.
Before in our system, I think I was breeding a lot of cows that probably weren't in heat. Now I know we're better conception and more cows pregnant, and most of that's thanks to the better heat detection from the heat time. You know, if there's only 2 cows in heat, then I don't have to walk behind 500 cows to find those 2.
In the long run, it saves on pharmaceutical supplies like shots, and it helps the breeder take a lot of guesswork out. And so we would recommend heat time for that reason.
I would definitely recommend. I think it's just an added tool that helps you, make more money.
I would recommend it because it works. And I've gotten results consistently year after year now. I'm on my 3rd year, and I'm seeing results from getting more pregnancies. And I'm getting more pregnancies because I'm better timing, or I'm finding cows in heat.
Microservice has been incredible. They're here, they're just a phone call away, and they're anxious to help. The installation went very quickly and efficiently, and we're happy with that.
You know, they've done a good job. Their techs, check in on things just online. There's pretty well the readers and the software is all monitored, online. They've got access to their computers here, and if something's wrong, they'll usually call me before I call them. So if they can know what's going on before I know what's going on, that's pretty good.
Microservice on the system has been great. Matter of fact, I remember a month ago the serviceman came out. I said, "Can I help you? What's going on?" He says, "No, I'm just here for a regular check." He went in and checked the readers, said they're both working fine, and left. So I really don't see them, and that's a good thing.
They're very prompt. If there's a problem, they're here and they take care of the problem, and they're very efficient. They're way above and beyond other types of companies that I've dealt with.
The service from Semex has been very good. The service I've gotten even out of Micro has been excellent. If I have any issues, I call down to David, and he takes care of me, and we're back and running again. So
I think in almost every situation it could improve the reproduction on a dairy.
If someone's looking at the system, have confidence in the technologies. Depending on what your prior system is, it might be a step outside the box, but understand that they are going to work. You may question it, but when you give yourself time to get comfortable with it, and it'll work for you. They will improve your breeding performance.
Yep, the vet likes it, so he's seen that it's done a benefit, and it makes his job easier. So, and I always was not a big proponent of doing all the hormone shots, so we cut them drastically back, so that makes it, cost savings and better, like I said, palpated pregnancy rates. If I wasn't getting the benefit from doing it, then I would, go back to the timed IA. But so far, it's showing that this is a better way of doing it. So.